Welcome to the last and final installment of Commander's Masters Kraken Unboxing, whatever the hell this is. We're going to go through our final 6 packs of these boosters. And I think in the next video what I'm going to do is show you what I plan to do with these in my own decks before I relinquish to my friends. The final 6 are here. We've had some really good pulls. I think I also want to talk about some of the value of what I've gotten from this, outside of just like, the emotional value, quote, per se. But the actual dollar value. I've definitely found some expensive cards out of here. And as you can tell, I've got my piece of white paper to help me not guess, but figure out what the value of these cards are after we're done recording. So that being said, let's start working on these final 6. I'm excited. Well, this is my hand, so let's just go for it. I believe in the universe. Boom. Beautiful signed art. We've had a lot of that this time around. Flip her over. We have another Eldrazi creature token. A foil Mire Triton. We have Azuri's Predation. Azuri's Predation. There we go. It is very expensive, and it says for each creature an opponent controls, I can create a 4/4 Phyrexian Beast creature token. Each of those fights a different one of those creatures. That's wild. We've got Champion's Helm. Let's see if I can get centered here. It says equipped creature, it's 3 mana, gets 2/2, equip 1, so it costs 4, and as long as it's equipped, as long as it is legendary, it has hexproof. Then we have our legendary creature here. We have Saphara, Sky's Blade. It is a 7 mana, 7/7 flying with lifelink. Other creatures I control are indestructible. Other flying creatures I control have indestructible. I can pay 1 plains and tap 4 creatures rather than pay the cost of this spell. Hot. Moving right into the uncommons, we have Tromonkratus. It's Kraken. Tromonkratus. Stormkill Artist. I think this was in Foundations. We have Vandal Blast. Swift Response. Generous Gift. Spike Shot Goblin. Dragon Fodder. Bonder's Ornament. The Prismatic Lens. Very pretty. We have Reality Shift. It says exile target creatures. Its controller manifests the top card of their library. Very nice. And an island. Now, what I wanted, that initial pause, was I was thinking I should just like shuffle these a little bit, Not that it really matters, but we'll just pop this over here. That way it's still in frame. Pack number 2. It's a pretty mediocre art card. That's okay. They don't all have to be wonderful. Flip her over. Zombie with the Thrall at the bottom. We have a foil Rampaging Brontodon. We have a Mythic. It is a creature vampire cleric flying in Ascend, and it says if I control 10 or more permanents, I get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. At the beginning of my upkeep, if I have the city's blessing, I can reveal the top card of my library and put it into my hand. Each opponent loses X life, and I gain X life, where X is the card's mana value. Nice. Grand Abolisher. During my turn, opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities. Hot. Wow, I like that. We have Mizzix of the Magnus. Yeah, cool. It's a goblin wizard. It says whenever I cast an instant or a sorcery spell with mana value greater than the number of experience counters I have, I add an experience counter. And it says instant and sorcery spells cost 1 less for each experience counter I have. That's gnarly. Moving into our uncommons, we have Hamza, Guardian of Arishan? It's an elephant warrior. Finally we have some elephants in this, based on the plains cards that we get where you can make an elephant. It says it costs 1 less for each creature I control with a 1/1 counter. Nice. And creature spells can cost 1 less for each creature. Nice. have Hero's Blade, Assault Suit, Unbounded Potential, Knighted Mirror, Filigree Attendant, Letter of Acceptance, Vial of Dragonfire, Renowned Weaponsmith, Faithless Looting, and a Swamp. I like that one actually. Looks like a sickle. Alrighty. Pack number 3. Ooh, I like the colors on this one. I have a friend who would really like that, but it's also giving Kyoto. Alrighty, we'll flip it over. We have a clue and a dragon. We have Frantic Search foil. We have Undergrowth Stadium. It's a Golgari land. Love that. We have Obscuring Haze. If I control a commander, I can play this spell without paying any mana. I can prevent all damage that would be dealt to my creatures during my opponent's control. Hell yeah. Avatar of Slaughter. Very expensive. 8/8. It's 8 mana, 8/8. All creatures have double strike and attack each combat if able. Ooh, this looks like a real commander, eh? Says Nekushar the Mind Eraser. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Mind Eraser deals 1 damage to that player. Wow. We have Sirach the Hunt Caller. That's actually really gnarly. I like that card. Because I've been wanting to play red-blue. So having red-blue black's really nice. Sirach the Hunt Caller, I think we've had that already. Fungal Plots. Victimize. Okay, white people. Windcaller Aven. Twisted Abomination. Vizier of Tumbling Sands. Ash Barrens. Gutter Snipe. Beautiful counter spell. And another swamp. Okay, I'm liking these cards. These are fun. Probably one of my favorite sets so far. Wow, I am her. That's my boo-boo right there. Just wow, hot. Flip it over. We have Spirit with a Satyr. We have a Goliath Sphinx foil. Flawless Maneuver as our rare. It's an instant, and it says if I control a commander, blah blah. Don't have to pay. Creatures I control are indestructible until the end of the turn. Teferi Temporal Archmage, our very first planeswalker of this whole set so far. Very nice. Let's see. It's oh wow, so Teferi can be my commander. Already really nice. I have the top 2 cards of my library, put one of them into my hand and the other into the bottom of my library. I can lose one and I can untap 4 target permanents. That's hot. Or as I build up, the emblem says, I get an emblem. I may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers I control of any player's turn until I can cast an instant. Wow. Uncommons, Subira Tolzidi Caravaner. She's a 3 mana, 2/3 with haste. I can pay 1. Another target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked. I can pay 1 in a mountain and tap. I can discard my hand until the end of the turn. Whatever creatures I control with power 2 or less deals combat damage to a player. I can draw a card. Alheru's Solemn Ritualist, a human monk. When it enters the battlefield, put 1/1 counters on each of up to 2 other target creatures. When a non-token creature that I control with a counter on it dies, I can create a spirit with flying. Lightning Greaves. Ooh, Arcane Signet. Sky Shroud Claim. Abundant Harvest. Heart Piercer Bow, that's pretty. Abrade. All That Glitters. Ancestral Blade. Theron Dynamo. Oh my god, yeah, Dynamo, I was right. Wow, tap and add 3. That's gnarly. I'm gonna use that, it's gorgeous. And a really nice forest. Alright, we have ourselves yet another, but I think the last one was signed. I have Eldrazi Spawn, an Elemental, Supply Runner's Foil, Pearl Medallion. White spells cost 1 less to cast. Wow, the Ur Dragon! This feels like a big hit. I've seen a lot of this. Cool. As long as it's in the command zone or on the battlefield, other dragon spells cost 1 less to cast. It has flying. Whenever one or more dragons I control attack, draw that many cards, then I may put a permanent card on from my hand onto the battlefield. Wow. Oh, and it's a mythic. Damn. Then we, yeah, they were like, that's all you get, bitch, which is fair. We have Yaheni, Undying Partisan. It's a vampire. I think I have a friend that might want this with haste. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, but a +1 counter. Oh, I don't want to give that to her. But also I do because I love her. Sacrifice another creature and it gains indestructible until the end of the turn. Mowoon is here again. Loyal Apprentice. Forebear's Blade. Battle Screech. Crawling Infestation. Prophetic Prism. Explorer Scope. Staunch Throne Guard. Yep. Foundry Inspector. Another Path of Ancestry. And a foil Swamp. Lots of swamps at the end. I love it. Last but not least, given that was really fat. Ooh, we have an uncommon from the list. It's an enchantment. It says all artifacts gain at the beginning of this upkeep sacrifice the artifact unless I pay 2. Interesting. Frontier War. I need to figure out what that means and why. Frontier Warmonger is the foil. A Sapphire Medallion. A Scythe Claw. It's a living weapon. And equipped creature gets +1/+1. When the creature deals damage to a player, that player loses half. Ooh, baby. We have another Yasan. Squee, Goblin Nabob. Yargol, Glutton of Yerburg. Herald of the Host. Intangible Virtue. Rapacious Dragon. Shipwreck Dowser. Cyclops Electromancer. Living Lightning. A Dark Steel Mutation. This is pretty. I like that. It's an enchantment. So it's an enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchanted creature is an insect artifact creature with base power and toughness 0/1 and has indestructible, and it loses all abilities card types. Wow, that's nice. Ooh, then we have another, a borderless card here, Elvish Mystic, and a foil to close it out. Oh, I forgot to do this, and our art card. So friends, this was another pretty quick one. I had a really good time. Obviously, I'm feeling a lot better just by the sound of my voice and energy levels. Thank you all so much for watching this little, 4-part series of Commander's Master Set boosters. I definitely look forward to collating all of this together, seeing which duplicates we have, which ones are the most value, and just kind of getting the general estimated value of the higher end cards from the set that I got. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Bye!